Hey. Jola, what's good? How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm alright. Hi guys. Welcome to another episode of Anime and Opposites. I'm your host, Uforo.
Okay.
And obviously you heard me
Mm-hmm.
screaming Jola's name in the beginning because some things are happening and it's just getting me hyped. So, hi Jola, how you doing? My co-host.
Yeah, hi guys. How you guys doing? Yeah.
How have you been?
So. I've been alright. I'm a little you know already. I'm just a
Yeah.
little bit frustrated, but this podcast is gonna get me out of it. So
Get you into the
yeah,
zone.
I
Let's
apologize.
let's dig in. Don't worry, guys. She's gonna dig in and give us her best. Gonna give us her best. The last episode.
Gambari, Abi.
I'll just say this: it's funny to have a guest that is on the quiet side because it made us feel like we talk too much. Unlike Kicks,
Yes,
that
and a lot louder.
a lot louder. Unlike Kicks, that was like we were. It was like he was one of us, or even Toyi that came in and was giving.
Yeah.
This was like a quite reserved guest, and it's not obviously. Kudos to
Reserved guest,
Echo.
yeah.
Kudos to Echo, but it just made me feel like, are we loud people? Are we just loud?
I know. Like listening to it, I was thinking to myself, "Wow,
Wow, like
are we kind of?"
poor dude. We just came and just bamboozled him. Oh, anyways,
Yeah.
all good. That was good. So no problem, and that
This just in.
Whoa, no. Okay, go on. Go on. Go on. That threw me off.
Yeah. Don't let it throw you off.
Had me thinking, wait, what? No. I know, because we're trying something a bit different. So it had me thinking, wait, what? Are we there yet?
We are. That's how quick the headlines come. It just comes. Anyways. So guys, we have a few trailers worth mentioning.
Oh, so you want to take those?
Halloween Kills, Shang-Chi, The Harder They Fall, Candyman, Snake Eyes, and Suicide Squad. Obviously, Snake Eyes the trailer came out initially, so we'll just cover it, and then Suicide Squad, a trailer has been out before, but this one that came out is slightly different. So Jola, tell me what you think about. Let's start with, let's dump Halloween Kills somewhere else. Because I'm just dumping it.
I actually didn't watch the actual trailer. I didn't even know it was coming out. I just mentioned it because I didn't know there was another one coming out. I haven't been watching them for a while.
I'm just pulling it and taking it and dropping it somewhere else. I'm not that interested. But
somewhere else.
You know what? This Shang-Chi trailer that came out makes it a whole lot better.
A whole lot better. Yeah, exactly why I had to mention it. I am more invested now than the first one.
It's gotten me to the levels that I need to be for a movie. Like, you want where you're hungry. Where you almost start to, when you look at good food before you start drooling, where you almost start to taste the food. You're like, that's where I am, and I'm like,
right.
Yeah, it's getting me. It's like, this is what you need. This is what you need, and I think I like the story I'm hearing, or the story they're trying to tell. So the story they're trying to tell seems to be a evil dad and a son that is split between good and evil. Well, he's not really split. He likes the good side. Yeah, on the side, he's not really split.
Yeah.
He likes the good side, and the dad, wanting to taint him with everything. So it's going to be a father versus son whole thing happen.
Mm-hmm.
So that looks interesting, and obviously I like the actors.
Definitely.
I like all the actors in it, all of them. In the different things they've done separately, I do like them. So something to look forward to. Something to really look forward to.
Absolutely.
What do you think? Yeah, obviously, I said most of it.
I already said it. Yeah, I've said it already as well. So I'm more hyped for it now, for sure. Before I was a bit, now I'm like, yes. I'm ready for
I
you.
was giving. You know what? We need to obviously. I think we kind of when we're ranking the based on what was coming out, we didn't really give it a good rank. We're like, it might just come and give us,
We're like,
but it seems like it's going to give us what we need. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Now the next one, the harder they fall, that touched me in the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tickled my fancy. Well, tickled it well.
What sport was that?
All the heebie-jeebies, everything possible.
What sport?
All the sports you can think of. The hidden ones, the ones on
the lettered ones.
The lettered ones, the ones that you can fondle this way. All the sports you can think of.
Yeah. This is
guys. You might not.
Yeah, he was doing it.
Hand gestures, and you don't know what.
He was doing a very perverted thing, people. Very perverted. He's always claiming that I'm doing all sorts of something, but what he just did now was just terrible. So.
Yeah. So it doesn't. So it's just one of those things that it's like you just be like, this movie made me happy because I love a Western. I'm one of the hugest fans of Western, that not as huge as fanatics, but like in my own little space where I am, I love Western movies.
Right.
I know I mean, we've spoken about Western, so I'm not gonna hammer on it before, but like I grew up on the good, the bad, and the ugly, all those Westerns. So anytime there's always a good Western with a twist, like the something 8, I can't remember.
Oh, okay. I know the one you're talking about. I can't remember what the word
Hateful
was.
Eight. I think the Hateful
Eight.
Yeah,
I think it's Hateful Eight. Yeah.
Or something like that. I'm not so sure. And then there's some other ones that, even funny ones, even ones that are not so serious, even the ones that like, there's the guy that does A Million Ways to Die in the West. Like, even all those weird ones, you'll catch me watching it and enjoying it. But I always love, because I think I love a badass Western just because of the look of the draw. That whole quick draw. Oh.
Yeah.
Jola,
I just did a quick draw, guys.
You have no idea.
But yeah, this for any of you that haven't seen the Harder They Fall trailer, you should. And do you know what? The absolute cherry, not just a cherry, something bigger than a cherry. Strawberry, cherries, all the fruits you can want that are on top of this ice cream or sundae or yogurt is the fact that they used this fella song to soundtrack the trailer, and they were using it at the right drops, the right points, with the gunshots. It was perfect timing and editing, and it was
this is really why you need to go and watch I'm not trying to say Mandalorian is as good as this trailer. No, obviously not. I'm not trying to say that, but this is why you need to go and watch the Mandalorian, because I think these days, when someone does a Western with a modern twist, and what do I mean a modern twist? I don't mean
Is that what Mandalorian is?
It's obviously spaceship now, so it's a Western. That's what it is. Don't think any other thing. It's just as in space, like Star Wars. Like that's what I mean.
Okay, when
like
you said Western spaceship.
No, it's a Western. Like that's what it is, because it's all about they play. The soundtrack is a Western soundtrack, and it's a really, really good soundtrack. The Mandalorian soundtrack. Right. His whole thing is a Western thing. So even though he doesn't ride a horse, but it seems like that's what it is. The whole draw, it's basically like a cowboy. Right. That's what it's a whole Western thing. Basically, Cowboy in Space.
Okay.
That was not a good movie, Cowboys in Space. But anyways, it just reminded me of the movie. There's a movie called Cowboys
in Space.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it Cowboys and Aliens you're talking about?
No, there's Cowboys and Aliens, then there's Cowboys in Space. They're all not the best movies, yeah. But
okay. Alright.
But yeah, like I was saying, I love a Western with a modern twist. What do I mean modern twist? Like the way it looks, obviously with all the high def we have, or 4K or 8K that we have at the moment. So how clean it looks. I also like it that maybe when they don't stay on just making it seem so old, like they speak in that whole back then Western. So you still speak normal, like Django, like all those kind of things that you kind of get that whole modern vibe, and then obviously when they put good music with it, it kills it makes
Music and a lovely cast because
a
this
lovely
also
cast.
has a lovely
And what do I mean
cast.
by even a modern twist? I don't even mean like I don't even mean like a modern twist in what is going on. I mean that the way it's shot. So like camera angles, the way you were checking some things out, it just makes, because obviously it's just straight up shooting people. So it's beautiful to just see. And the
Yeah,
cast, yes, please.
yeah.
Regina King, all of them.
Idris Elba
Idris Elba. Oh,
and
by the way, I know
the other guy, I can't remember his name.
Idris Elba is one of my main crushes. Let me put it like that. If I should keep, if I should can, if I
He's
should say
everybody's crush.
as in it's my guy, my G. You like, you know. Then I, I think I have three that I always like. Like these guys, like we will be good friends. That's what it is. We will be really, really good friends. We'll get along.
I think you want it to be more than friends.
Nah.
Yeah, no, your body language says it all. But let's carry on.
Nah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Because even in saying his name, you were like touching your neck and everything. And I'm
Are you trying to get me back?
Yes, of course.
It go work.
Anyway.
It go work. Anyways, moving on to the next one. Snake Eyes, what did you think?
Okay, so this is where I'm flipping them. So when I first heard of Snake Eyes, the first trailer, I was like, oh, this looks really cool. This really cool. And then Shang-Chi, I was like, yeah, okay, well, let's see. But now I'm like, ooh, Shang-Chi, amazing. And now with the Snake Eyes, I'm a bit more,
Really?
I didn't like this trailer so much. Yeah, no. I didn't really like the trailer. And the action was looking a bit, I don't know. Or maybe it's me still not quite in with Henry Gold. As this, I don't know. This trailer didn't land as well for me as the first one. I'm still curious. Don't get me wrong, but it didn't land as well. I'm more on the Shang-Chi. Like that's why I said they flipped.
So
They've
yeah,
taken each other's position. So but
for
yeah.
me,
I'm guessing you liked this one.
I still liked it. For me, I did not. It's not like I liked the first one like that, and I didn't like the first one like that because I didn't like the first one like that because of what's the name? I was already thinking of G.I. Joe, which we spoke about the other day. We spoke about G.I. Joe, and I was thinking that, oh, yo, this G.I. Joe is the same thing, is rubbing off on me weirdly. I don't like the fact that it reminds me of how bad G.I. Joe was. So because of that, basically for me, Snake Eyes, I feel a bit differently than you. Why? Because the first time that I saw it, I was still off of the fact that G.I. Joe was so bad. So I kind of didn't look at it with those untainted eyes. I was looking at it with, imagine Snake Eyes, untainted eyes. Funny. I was looking at it with, I was looking at it with slightly biased to the fact that G.I. Joe was bad. And I was like, it's just going to be a regular movie.
Okay, quick unpopular opinion. I didn't think the first G.I. Joe was that bad. I enjoyed it as a watch. Wasn't there a part two? Yes.
Yeah,
that was
actually
Secret of the Cobra or
That's
something, and the
yeah,
first
that,
one,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So the first one wasn't too bad for me.
The first
It
one
was
wasn't
an okay
too
watch.
bad, but I think
it
that
was
second
entertainment.
one. Yeah, no, the first one wasn't that
Yes.
bad, especially for its time. But I think the second one
Yes.
just killed it all
Yes.
for me. So
Oh yeah, sure.
So I was just like no. But now I'm watching this now with a bit different. I feel it a bit different. I still feel like it's going to be a good movie to watch. I still like the cast, especially the guy that's going to train him or that took him to the rich place, because that guy is in a TV show called Warrior, and I don't mind it at all. Yeah, so like Warrior is like a TV show that is like the Chinese. You know about it. Okay, don't worry.
I know about it. Yeah.
So that's it. So let's see what happens. But I still think it's gonna be worth a good watch, and I'll probably check it out in the cinema. Let's see, Suicide Squad 2. It was just an Idris intro. Like it was mostly about him. Yeah, it wasn't like this new one. It wasn't about the rest.
Yeah, not so much, but it was okay. Idris, is always an interesting addition to something. So yeah, absolutely.
But
but last but not Some people
Yeah,
would.
go on. I said there's some people that make good movies. That's just it. Like people put them in movies to make movies, like top actors, and he has gotten
Right.
himself to that position where
To that
you
point.
know you call him in,
Yeah,
but
but I
like,
think-
people flocking to watch
Yeah,
the movie.
I think because he also has that charm as
Yeah,
well. Even
he
if
does.
it's not that great, he has the
The
charm.
charm,
People
yeah,
like
he can
him.
carry the movie.
Yeah,
He
he's
can
like
carry
Dwayne
the
Johnson.
movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
In terms of being like
Yeah,
likable, very likable.
I'll put him over Dwayne though, in terms of being in general.
I disagree. I disagree because Dwayne has done some
No,
very,
I
very
don't mean
questionable
that.
things, and people will still love
No,
the
I
guy.
don't mean
in it.
I don't even mean like question. I just mean like in general. Like I believe
Like he vibes.
Idris whole swag. He beats
That's
Jay Johnson
tough for
for
me.
me. He beats Jay Johnson for me.
Yeah,
I
well,
think
it's different types of swag. Let me not lie, but
Different.
I don't know. Something about Dwayne is a lot friendlier for me.
this makes a poll for Instagram. Swag battle. Idris versus Dwayne Johnson. Let's see what happens.
They have
Pen-
different types of swag.
Just
Different
pen it.
types of
Just
swag.
pen it down and put it
no,
on our
no
Instagram.
offense, but Idris has a. No, let me not go there. But anyway, fine.
Put it on the pool.
I hear
Let's
you.
see what happens.
So
Alright, yeah, go
last
on.
one is the Candyman trailer.
Candyman.
Jordan Peele, of course, the guy that is the go-to guy for
For
thriller and horrors now.
horror, yeah, especially the ones that concern a lot of black people. So he does it well.
Yes, exactly. He really does.
It looks
But
like a good movie.
me, upon seeing this, I will not. I'm telling you now, I will not watch this movie. I can hear about it. I can see
Wait, are you really
clips
iffy-
by
are you
mistake.
Are you iffy about
but
horror
I
movies?
won't. I'm not a big fan of horror movies. I can see some horror movies. It depends on what's happening. If
You
it's
know
those types that are a bit humorous but horror, I can deal. Or action. I don't know. It depends on the type.
You
This
know
one
what?
is a bit too
This-
disturbing, and because
don't-
it's based on that whole Candyman idea,
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
no-no for me.
this is the second
That's
time.
my problem here
This
too.
is the second time I've heard you. This is the second time I've heard
It's
you
not.
say it. I know you said it before,
On
but this is the
air.
second time. Yeah, on air, and I questioned you the other time as well. I was like, are you? And I'm always shocked every time because you would seem like someone
Those
that I
that-
should sit down and you. Anyways, I said I was
those
going
that
to.
hit close to home.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
remember.
playing with that, man.
I think I remember what I said I was going to. I was going to handcuff you, pull up your eyes and like force you to watch horror movies.
Yeah, that's
I
not
remember.
happening.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
No, I
Um,
can watch Get Out, which I
Yeah,
did.
Get
I like
Out is
Get
not
Out.
horror.
This,
It's not
no,
horror.
that's not horror. It's the thriller, exactly.
Yeah.
But this, what is my business? You now go in front of mirror and be doing nonsense. Why? Why? Even if you don't believe it, why are you testing it? You're not in
Candyman.
front of a mirror. So.
Okay, I can go and let me look for a mirror. I just bring it.
Do it now. You're in your house. We are
I'll
not
turn
together.
it around.
So do what you
and
want to
face
do.
it.
It's still you saying it. It doesn't concern me.
What's the name of the movie again? Sorry, I can't remember. What's the name of the movie?
You think I can't say the name? Candyman. That's fine.
Now just put one small mirror underneath my screen. I say, can you say it again one more time? I say, oh please, I didn't hear you. Connection issues. Then you say the third time. I'm like, don't cast.
Nothing will happen.
Anyways.
Anyway, yeah.
So James
Yeah.
Gunn, actually, that's the director of the new Suicide Squad 2, which is also what they mentioned, which I probably mentioned before. He's the same one that the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's why I'm looking forward to this Suicide Squad 2, because I believe that
Right.
he did a good job there, and I believe he can do it. And I think Suicide Squad is the kind of movie you can do that with. It's one of those movies that you can bring a little bit of color and playfulness into it, and it should not be.
They're already
Bad.
doing that.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's what I'm saying. They're doing
Yeah.
that. I'm just trying to say it's one of those that it won't be bad. It is the ones like the Supermans, the Batmans, and all the other ones that if you do too much color, we're like. "Meh." And funny
So
enough,
you mean
Superman
Justice
is
League, basically.
yeah, the whole of Justice League. I mean, Superman should already have color, but we can't just put it there. It should be dark. Batman should be dark. Even the candle one should be dark. What's the name?
Candle one.
The one that is shooting lights. Green Lantern. I say candle. It should be dark.
When you said candle, my mind went to One Piece. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
The candle one should.
Anyway, the
The
lantern.
candle one should be.
Yes.
It should definitely be dark. Then all of them really. I think even Shazam dark. I don't know why they went light with it. Should be dark.
No, because he's
All
a
of
kid,
it.
right?
Yeah, I know, but still, he's a kid that is suffering, not a kid that should be dark. But anyways, let's move on from that. Let me not stay too much because I can go on the fact that Justice League should just be dark.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So anyways, moving on to Sonic. Sonic turns 30. Sonic turns 30. And it was the first to hit Sega Genesis in North America. Its first hit was Sega Genesis in North America in 1991, and Nintendo 64 released to it 25 years ago. First released in Japan 1996 alongside Super Mario 64. So well done to Sonic. Good on them turning 60. OGs. Also,
not 60.
I said
not 60.
I'm just all over the place today, but I'm just all over the place. I don't know how I multiplied that 30 by 2 and gave it to 60.
I don't know. I think it's because you said 64. Your mind went to 60.
Yeah. The brain is beautiful.
Yeah.
And then it's painful that there's another Transformers movie. It's really, really painful.
I did not notice.
It's really painful. At this point, they should have done. They are done. They are not transforming anymore. They've just They should just.
They want to Fast and Furious it now. Don't you know?
Rise of the Beast that will take us on a 90 globe-trotting adventure. Introduce Maximals, Predacons, Pterococons, Con, Micon. I'm just tired. All of the con. They should just, Fast and Furious, whether joke or real, said match with Fast and Furious, whether joke or real, match with wanted to match with Jurassic Park. These ones, they should go and match with King Kong and this thing.
Oh God.
And Godzilla. Then at the end of the day, all of them should just mash together and just make a whole movie mashup. Done. Whatever his name is.
Confusion.
He'll be driving on this thing on the road, and then his car will transform into a dinosaur. Do you know what?
He'll be in the head of the Transformer. Then the Transformer 2 will be there.
We have to give my friend kudos. Why I say we have to give my friend literally said this about when he was talking. He said the car will transform.
About F9.
Look at now how we will see how the car is transforming. The link with Transformers, it will transform. Yo, that's deep, That's actually deep. And then for my last one, fun news. Elizabeth Olsen says her Daenerys audition was awful. She was doing the Khaleesi speech when comes out of fire, and she didn't get the call back.
When scene where she comes
out of fire, and she didn't.
Why are you confused?
I don't know what's going on.
She didn't call back. She didn't get a call back.
Yeah, that's why I said she didn't get a call back. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. I think you know what it is. Should I tell what it is, Jola? Should I tell what it is? What? I want to use my feature very well and enjoy it. My narration.
Yeah, but don't look at it. If you don't do it, we'll do that after.
I know. Don't mind me. But anyways, she didn't get the call. She didn't get the call back. But I wonder what happened that they still brought her back.
No, Elizabeth Olsen.
Sorry.
My guy.
I don't know why.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Yes, I remember. I remember now. And it's making sense in my head now. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Guys, I hope you got that headline right, because this man is like...
You know what? I didn't write that headline. So I didn't know it. So I'm reading it and it's just processing in my head. So I'm sorry, guys. I didn't come prepared. I'm really, really sorry about that particular headline.
The main
particular
is that
image.
she was her audition was shit.
Shit,
Her
yes.
audition was awful
And she did
for
not get the
Daenerys.
call back. And I'm just trying to say, and then
Yes.
you're now saying, imagine if, she got the call back, how would that have looked like? How would she have acted as Daenerys? Yes, I understand.
How would she have been? Can you see her as Daenerys?
No.
Do you think?
No.
I mean, is that because you already have
Yeah, Daenerys is Daenerys.
this baby in it?
That's it.
Yeah, Daenerys is Daenerys, but
nobody else is Daenerys.
I low-key think she has the potential after seeing her in WandaVision.
She does, but no.
I low-key think she has it, but
she does, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, let me just take the last one. Sorry, I know that I said that was my last one.
Sure. It's linked. No, sure, it's fine. Go on.
Sorry, something was turning off. So, George R. Martin wishes GOT stayed as books ahead of the HBO show. Sorry, I mixed those words up. But anyways, he wishes GOT books stayed ahead of the HBO show. I'm like, that makes sense. That's.
Yeah, because obviously they had to create their own.
I know. I'm just trying to say like. I know. I'm just trying to say like.
Like it's obvious, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why he's coming to say it. Who begged you not to do what you need to do?
Just for people to just say, oh, let me say something today.
Yeah,
we don't really
exactly.
Care. Just gonna sit down somewhere.
Oh my. Okay, so
sorry. One thing. To think that Game of Thrones gets this horrible reaction to it, like the bad taste in the mouth of Game of Thrones.
I
know you're still a fan. I'm not trying to say that you're not a fan. And I'm still a fan of Game of Thrones. No, it doesn't diminish the whole thing. But I'm trying to say, like, for the fact, I know we've hammered on this over and over again. But that show should not be touched with flack. As in, literally, it should not have been closed. It should have been pristine. It was. Oh, come on. Let's just leave it. Please, go on.
I know. Yeah, so I'll take over the headlines now from my co-host who has been all over the place, and yes, I'm calling him out. What would he do without me?
Top co-host, the best.
I felt like singing Jaro just now. I you know the song I'm talking about.
You what would you do without my baby? You're not saying, what would you do without my co-host? Chola. Let's go.
Nice one. I miss Jaru,
Yeah.
Anyway, let me not go off.
Another person that went like Game of Thrones. Anyway, let's go.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. Okay. No comment. Anywho, so I'm just gonna run through like a list of 15 summer movies to look forward to, some of which we've touched on already. So by when this comes out, it should be out already, but we have Fast and Furious, June 25th. Oh, I'll forget the dates. Fast and Furious in June. Werewolves Within. I don't know that actually. The Tomorrow War. Zola. Forever Purge. Black Widow. July. Sorry, I have to mention that. 9th of July. Space Jam. A New Legacy. For whoever cares, July. Snake Eyes, of course, July as well. Old, which I mentioned to you. I don't think you ever checked the trailer, but very curious about that.
I did.
As well, Shyamalan is the person M. Night Shyamalan.
I did.
July as well. Okay. Jungle Cruise, The Green Knight, Suicide Squad in August, Free Guy, which they've been postponing since COVID,
I'm tired.
Supposed to be out. Yeah. But anyway, Don't Breathe Part 2. I didn't know there was a Part 1. Weird. Candyman, which we just spoke about, is coming out in August, which I won't be touching, but maybe Uforo will. And that is the list of 15. So
I'm just going to come and watch one day in the podcast. I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll just play the thing, and that's what we'll just watch.
Sure. For whoever knows, on we go. So the next headline for me is so this is interesting. I don't know if you saw it. Now, Call of Duty Warzone the salt mine area. Apparently, there was a door. There was a door glitch that instantly downs anybody that gets too close to it. Like once you get close, and I saw the video. Once you get close to the door, it's like somebody shot you with a sniper, and you're down. Screen is red, everything. And anyone who tries to revive you also gets down if you haven't crawled far enough from the door. Isn't that funny?
It's
Like,
but
such a
could
weird
it be a
glitch.
strategy to win? So you send one of your teammates to go and, but how long do you
Oh.
stay down? To go and just stay down there
I-
and not die.
I think you'll probably be maybe you'll be down till like if they don't heal you or to run out, then you respawn.
Yeah, true. No, but
That's
yeah,
what I'm thinking.
No, but there's no rest. Well, it depends. It depends if if it's the battleground one.
Depends.
Then
So,
if it's
depends
battleground one,
on
there is no
what
response.
mode
Then
you're
it's
in.
going to be the zone will keep getting smaller and smaller, and that means that you're
Right.
gonna die still. Anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
But yeah, I thought it was interesting. So apparently, the head of MCU, Kevin Feige, said that there could be more MCU prequel movies in the cards, especially after Black Widow. So, yeah, I don't know how we feel about that, but sure.
And this guy is
Cash
you know what?
money,
The-
money grab,
That's
and
it. That's
interesting,
what you know
interesting
I was just about to say,
stories, in
like,
quotes.
keep playing games with my heart. That's it. They just throw it. Just throw things. They just
They will just be
whatever-
telling people stories.
Just do whatever they want to do. All of us will just carry all our love and everything and just say, take it. Take
For
it.
MCU and say sure.
Take it.
Oh yeah,
And
bring
they
it,
turn
bring it.
around. They say, how do you want? They say, we will die. They say, tiptoe. Anything you guys want, continue. It's alright. We're already slaves.
Yeah, and just to say this, Black Widow apparently takes place between Civil War, that's the Captain America Civil War, and Infinity War. So that's around where it's placed.
Yeah, so that means
So,
obviously because
yeah.
after Civil War they broke up. So Hawkeye
Yeah.
went somewhere, was not around. So definitely that's probably Hawkeye movie is going to also take place in that time, I believe, time frame. And then Black Widow 2 was not around, so she probably went back home to see her family members, and here we are.
Yeah. And here we are. Yep. So as we mentioned before, we've mentioned it before, but yeah. So the Shazam 2 suits have been revealed. Did you see that? The suits for all of them. Did you see that?
Shazam 2 for all of them. I only saw his awful suit. Is that another one?
He's no, but yeah, there was a newer one that shows him and his brothers and sisters. So they're all wearing like his suits. It's like Superman suits, but them.
No.
That's what, like Snyder's type of suit style.
No.
But no, you know what? You're saying no, but regardless, it is better than that rubbish boxing nonsense. Now the muscles are not exaggerated and boxy like that old one. So in that sense, it is a lot better than
Hopefully.
what we were before. So I'm glad for that. Yeah, I'm glad for that. And on the same thing, it's similar to the Supergirl suits that they showed us for the Flash movie, which I wasn't feeling. I know you didn't seem to
I
mind
didn't
it.
mind it. I didn't mind it. I mean, the abs looked
I
awful,
think-
but I didn't mind it.
Awful. Maybe after they've edited it, I'm sure it will look a lot better. But based
Yeah,
on that
this-
first look,
the
I'm
suit-
like, nah.
I've seen
And
the
I
suit
wasn't
now.
expecting.
Sorry, going back again.
Yeah?
I just googled. I've seen the new suit now. Yeah, they did go on the.
You
on
mean
the-
for Shazam?
Shazam, and I think they told him to go
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
gym, like go and work out a little bit more. We need
To
you
do a little bit or something.
Yeah, we do. You were too skinny in that first one, so let's get you to look,
Let's pick
better.
it up.
And yeah, he does look better. This looks better. It looks like anyways.
Definitely.
Let me know. It does look better. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. So so a Smallville, which I mentioned to you already, a Smallville animated series with the original cast is apparently in the works. I don't know why, but as we all know, everything now is trying to build on nostalgia. So I suppose they figured, well,
Money.
our Smallville stands will come and support us, so let's do something. And I'm like, oh god, Smallville was bad enough. Like, let's just leave it there. But oh well.
Money.
So animated series, maybe the animation will save it. I don't know.
Money. By the way, I know
So
I'm going back again because we're still on DC, but I hate this Shazam storyline of many Shazams. I hate it. I'm just saying. Completely hate it.
that he and his brother and sisters
I
are all
hate
Shazam,
it.
Abi.
I completely
And it's going
detest
to
it.
make it even more silly than it already is because it's a
I
bunch of things.
detest it. Like literally, because Shazam is already a silly character. I know that one of the universes
Do not add little brothers and sisters.
exactly. One
Yeah.
of the universes have them like that, so it's not like. So I don't know what universe this guy exists in, but I hate that whole multiple Shazams. Like it's like having that whole. It's the thing where it's the problem we're having with Flash. In watching the CW Flash, where all of a sudden we have like 1 billion flashes. I mean, come on, it's watering down the superheroes. So yeah, I'm just going back to the fact that I hate it. But sorry, I won't mention my hate.
I feel
again.
you.
Continue.
No, I get you. Made a little more silly by the fact that Adam Brody is even one of them. You know the guy from the OC. Megan Good too is there. I'm like,
I know.
Anyway, whatever. So not last, yes, but Yasuke, the Yasuke anime is getting a manga on the 27th of July.
They went the wrong way around.
I didn't read. I know. I think maybe they saw what happened, so they want to just do a small.
They want to justify their actions and give us something better. I just want to say, funny enough. Today, I just sent Jola a fact from something I follow. Yasuke actually did exist. Proper black guy.
Oh yeah. You said this. I didn't know you didn't know this.
I didn't know. He did exist. Proper
Oh, okay.
black guy.
Yeah.
That was the first samurai in Japan as well. So yeah, makes me not hate the anime as much just by knowing that fact. We'll continue.
Yeah, no. I knew that fact, but I wish they maybe stayed closer to be making it more serious than the light show that they gave us. So
I think that was painful. That was painful. But if you want to hear how painful it was, go and check out our Yasuke episode. We abused it. Continue.
Yes, we did. Although I'm going to mention it very soon, actually, when we get into the main bit. I am going to mention it. Yeah. I have to. But let my ire and irritation not come out yet.
Yeah.
So the last headline is that Shonen Jump released a trailer for an upcoming battle audition type show that will be called Million Tag, and it apparently pits aspiring manga creators against each other for the chance to like get a publishing deal. So it's going to be like a web series that would premiere on their weekly Shonen Jump YouTube channel on the 2nd of July. So for anybody who's interested. Okay, look, let me just say it. For anybody who may have heard for whispering or something, I'm moving around. I'm a little restless and he's complaining that I'm moving around.
See, guys, it's getting me dizzy.
Anyway.
I'm sure you guys have had those moments
Yeah.
you're video calling somebody and the person is just walking around and then next thing your eyes start paining. You're like, okay, can you just sit down in one place and let me not be dizzy? I already made a lot of frosties in this whole episode. I don't need more.
All right, yeah. So so for anyone interested, you can check that show out, and that wraps up our headlines for today.
Yes, and that takes us into our main content now. We have been noticing that, here in this Anime and Opposite podcast, we're here to bring you the news on anime, talk about some anime that we've watched, and talk about some of the other things that we see and probably the things that we love. Now, it's been kind of interesting because obviously we're in the spring season, and it's very boring.
Spring season is wrapping up.
Yeah, but it's boring.
I don't know if I'll go that far. No. You know what? I don't know if I'll go that far. I think there are gems we haven't tried.
I'm not
know
trying
there's
to
some that I heard about.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I think you're
missing.
You're missing. I know how I came across, but let me take it back a little bit. Every time. Okay, before we even go into that, let me ask you a question. What is the most exciting season of an anime?
In this spring.
No. season. You know, we have winter, spring,
Oh, you mean
summer.
generally what
Yes.
is?
Which season is where what packs the good animes that you normally will catch? Like, okay, what season what
That's
season?
a tough one. But
You don't know, but you know there's always
that's a
a
tough one,
season.
but off the top.
Off the top of your head, there's always a season that you know the ones that are going to have either season 2s or the new ones that are coming that are fresh. You're like, that's the buzzing time. It's like, you know, in TV show, I think it's just before it's autumn. I think TV show is autumn
In the fall.
In the fall, yeah, autumn. So it's the fall
From
season.
September, yeah.
It's fall season that's where all the good TV shows are coming. So what is it for anime? Is it the same? Just choose.
You know what? I need more. I am going to choose. I need more research for this because I think it's a bit more sprinkled than you think. But off the top of my head,
I'm not trying to say it's not sprinkled.
Off the top of my head, it seems like it is winter, and that's also because I'm coming straight from winter.
Attack on Titan and the rest. Yeah.
Yes.
And Jujutsu Kaisen and the rest. Now,
yes.
I don't disagree with you because even like what's the name? The one we love, Demon Slayer, was not a winter season, but it came from the season. The season.
I think it was
2 seasons before summer season. Now, I still believe that winter. I think winter packs the punch. Normally, I'm not trying to say like other ones don't, but I'm trying to say winter packs the punch with a lot of either the new ones or reoccurring old ones. Now, that's something that I tend to notice. So every time where we come to spring, we always have, and it's spring especially, we always have we have difficulties finding we have to find the gems. With fall, and probably with summer, the gems are right in your face. Like, some of them are. I'm not trying to say, like, I don't think I searched for Demon Slayer, obviously. I don't think I searched for Jujutsu Kaisen. Obviously, Attack on Titan, we already know that one from before. And there are some other ones that we watched during that time that it wasn't difficult to search for. Like, even when you have your anime ranking on some of the things that you watch, on some of the places like Crunchyroll where you watch your TV shows, you will see, you will see the ones that are ranked at the top. And if you go for if we are saying gems, like you said, we've not found the gems. If you go to that ranking where you say like maybe 1 to 7 or 1 to 10, you kind of see that maybe you're watching 1 or 2 of them there, and the rest are like you can't check them out, or you might maybe keep them for much later. So the gems are not there; they are hidden. But meanwhile, in the fall season, you'll probably have a lot of the ones that are all there. Like it's more packed. So again, I'm not trying to say like this is a boring season per se. I'm trying to say that it feels much more difficult to find good things to watch. It feels like you have to go through. Obvious. They're not as obvious. You have to go in a dive. You have to be well recommended. You have to this thing. You have to go and look for some of the previous things you were watching that you've fallen off from that are still fall. And then you're like, oh, the season 2 of this one is coming out now. Oh, I didn't even remember that I watched that last time. Let me come and watch it again. Anyways, that was just a long definition into the fact that we just want to touch on some of the fall. I mean, not fall, sorry, fall of the spring. Some of the spring things that we have watched. And we just wanted to. And we just wanted to.
Just wanted to do a little catch up.
Just do a catch up to see.
They're wrapping up.
They're wrapping up now, and just do a little bit of catch up. So, let's start with the one we both have seen before we go into maybe what we are watching separately. Record of Ragnarok. What did you think?
Okay. Now this is what I said was going to irritate me and make me bring up Yasuke. Now I've said before, I don't think I said it on the pod, but my ranking was, I said I've seen Trese and I thought Trese was better than Yasuke. So now I have Trese. I have what do you call it? Yasuke. And then Record of Ragnarok. Yes, I know you're giving me that look, but I am so sorry to anybody is who disagrees. That's fair, it's your opinion, but my opinion is Record of Ragnarok is absolute shit. Hot pile of shit. It doesn't go, let me finish, yeah? It doesn't go well with me because this is the kind of animation that I don't like. Now, I haven't finished it. I have 2 episodes left. And it was hard to watch to get through. Now, what they do, first of all, is supposed to be a battle for the human race.
It is?
There's no battle. There's no fight. What they call fight is you. I am about to swing my sword.
Yeah.
And in swinging the sword, they will stop. Then they will now go and talk about the sword or the fight. So the commentary is what we are watching. People's commentary on what is happening. Instead of showing us the commentary, then that stupid Valkyrie and that stupid annoying girl, I wanted to backhand her many times. She will say, Onisama. No, is it Onisama? Whatever.
That
She'll
small
say,
one, that
sister.
small one, Abi.
Yes, sister, what's happening? Will they survive? She'll now say, oh, don't worry, watch. Then she will say, oh, he's about to use so move. Let's say he's about to use, obviously it's not Gomu Gomu. He's about to use Gomu Gomu. She'll now say, Gomu Gomu? She'll now say, yes, I thought I told you. She will now say, Gomu Gomu is this move, blah, 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 blah. When she finished the explanation, they will now go into the past. You see, the story is, this person, this, da, 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 da. They will now come back to the future, to the fight. You will now see him still swinging his sword. When he's swinging his sword, then they'll stop again. Back to the commentary. Oh, wow. Is he really swinging his sword? Oh, my God. He hit him. And then they go back. Sword is still swinging. Then maybe they will now show you a part where he's supposed to be throwing a million punches at once. But the frame is just two. They've made 2 drawings. They are now animating it. So that's him punching. And he's dodging. Again, back to commentary. You're not even seeing the bad animation of the so-called fight. It's not a fight. That's just what it is. Then what they did at the beginning, before they started animating even the flashbacks. No. Let me finish. Before they even got halfway to episode 6, their flashbacks were basically like house the way they animated the house husband anime, where it was just the slideshow of the manga, but they put small little bits of animation. That's what it was like before they now started animating the history. But basically, the whole Record of Ragnarok is just talking. They're talking about shit I don't give 2 shits about. They're just, I don't care. It's supposed to be a fight, but they're telling you nonsense. It doesn't matter. They're even talking about mythology that people have a general idea about. If you wanted to find out more, you can go and find out yourself and then watch the fight. But no, what they've done is just bring different myths about different gods and then in some cases perverted the story. Yes, and then twisted the story to fit what they're telling. And I'm like, it doesn't make it any more interesting. All you're doing is talking. If you knew you wanted to do a drama, then do a drama. But I don't like it, is my point. It's the kind of animation I don't like because there's no fight. Even the small, what you call fight is not fight. It's just motion. It's motion. That's all. So, that's
Fatality.
That's it.
It frustrated me so much. I'm sorry I had to go on like this.
It's alright.
It's all good. And that's why it is beneath Yasuke.
Yeah, you know what? I took my eyes up at first, but going through the motions again with you, I agree. It's beneath Yasuke. It's horrible. I'm not trying to. I thought it was not good. Yeah, I did not think it was good. I just, again, Spring does this. I watch some things that are questionable. This is what I mean. You watch questionable things and you stay watching them because you're like, what else would you watch? What else do you really have to watch at this point? I'm like, Ufuru, what else do you have? I said, nothing. Just keep watching it. That's how I felt. they had the cuts on the drawing. When I mean cuts, I mean the people's abs were like 1 million. Like some people's abs were seriously drawn. Like I don't understand
on the
how
side they
how
had,
someone's
as you said, 1 million
someone's abs can
on
literally
top
can
abs
just cut
on top
paper
abs.
cuts and just destroy someone.
as in
Like
it's
what?
unnecessary.
It was
It's
unnecessary.
unnecessary.
Also,
Then all that body morphing nonsense was just
you
disgusting.
know what? I'm not even going to go into that. I'm just gonna say this. They did not have. It wasn't difficult. The animation. I mean, the animation just the whole cut of everything just makes someone just look at. When I first saw the drawing, this was my feeling.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
I was so happy.
Where did you get that from?
I was so happy. I was
Is that from a Nigerian movie?
yes.
Is that from a Nigerian
It's like
Oh god, as if I knew. Oh. Okay, go on.
I was just like, wow, everything looks so good. This looks so good. But then to animate that and that drawing was a problem for them. Literally, they drew it. This, you know what? Maybe they paid the artists. They paid them by the hour. So they said, you know what? We want something drawn so well that it's so sick. And then they only gave them budget for like maybe 30 hours of work. So these guys had drawn something for 5 hours, 25 hours, sorry, completely. So they only had 5 hours left to animate this thing. So it was like, sorry, we just only drew like 5 or 6 cuts. So let's just throw them in over and over and over again.
Over and over. Yeah,
and just on a loop and tell you, no, it was bad because there was no, it cut
Very
continuity. Like I was just watching it bored. So you couldn't really get into the story like you want to. As much as they were trying to mix
That's
in
why I
the
say
sto-
you can't call it a fight.
Funny enough, the story was not even a bad story in the way it was going to mix in. I mean, it was horrible.
But what story were they telling?
No, that's not true. What I mean,
story
it was
are they
horrible.
telling?
It was horrible in the sense that the story was like, it's not really a great story, but because they took it from a lot of places, like this myth god, this Greek gods, Norse gods, whatever gods, human
They tried
beings,
to bring Christianity,
blah blah blah,
and
everything
Adam
together,
believe into-
everything into, but the mix, I did not mind that at all. I mean, I didn't mind it, but the whole thing,
sure.
every other thing was awful. So yeah,
Yeah.
Record of Ragnarok is actually under Sasuke. I think what pisses me off with Sasuke is that Yasuke. Again, I've said that again. What pisses me off with Yasuke is the fact that it should have been good, but it's not.
Yes.
Anyways,
Yes.
so let's just move
It's
into
the drawing and animation of Yasuke is fine.
it should have been
the
good.
Story
The story is
and the
not.
combination
So-
of everything of Light Show and then X-Men
Yeah.
and all that thing. So anyway, yeah.
So we'll just touch on what
Will-
we've been watching.
Sorry, can you give a quick rating of Record of Ragnarok though?
4/10
4/10.
or 3
Okay.
over 3.5/10. I'm between 3 and 4/10. I wanted to say 3.5, but I felt let me know the drawing was okay. So let me know. And I do like
Even that one
I do
is-
like
the drawing
I do
says
like
it's
Norse
nothing
mythology.
exceptional.
I do like Norse mythology and
Yeah,
I
yeah, me
like
too.
all of that. I love Greek
Me
mythology.
too.
So just because of that,
Me
and
too.
it just touched me in that nostalgic way. That's all. That's why I'm giving it 4.
Let me even tell you something. When I first saw the Valkyrie, the one that is putting everybody together, I like the look. I don't mind it. It looks cool.
Mhm.
I thought, okay. That was when I was still thinking it was going to do something sensible. Alas, no. So if they did, then I don't mind the drawing style and stuff. Yeah, sure, but it wasn't enough to take it
Yeah.
anywhere. My own rating is probably like 1 or 2. Like
It's
yeah,
bad.
it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, let me keep it at a 3. Let me not be too nice.
I'll be
Because
nice
I'm-
and give it.
Yeah. So we say 2 and 3. Jola's stamp is 2. Uforo's stamp is a 3. Moving on.
Yeah.
Obviously, spring anime is coming to an end, like we said earlier on, and we'll just want to mention, because we can't talk about it. Mention the animes
Makes
that we're
it sound
watching.
like so bad, but I get what you mean.
Mention the animes
But
that
they
we're watching at
wouldn't.
the moment. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, I think I'll go with You know what? I'm going to mention all of them that I'm watching at the moment. Then I'll tell you the one that the two or one or two that are actually not bad in the list. So I have Guilty Crown. Guilty Crown is not a new one. It's an old
And so
one.
that's why I said say that it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
then
yeah. Guilty
specify.
Crown is not new.
Yeah.
It's old. But someone had told me to watch, and I've not watched it. And luckily, I was able to go through Netflix, and I saw Netflix has a bar that is for old stuff, old anime. So you can go and watch something from there. So I picked up Guilty Crown from there. And I'm not, I don't know, I'm not sold yet, but I've only watched one or two episodes. So let me go to the third one, like they said. In threes, Abi. It's remember, watch it in threes.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah,
No, I'm waiting for
carry
what
first.
you want to say. Yeah. I was waiting for the anime.
Okay,
you're
so
talking
now I'm
about.
just trying to. Have you watched Guilty Crown before?
No.
Okay, so Guilty Crown is more robots, really, but mixed with a good
Mecha.
one of the fight scenes that I saw was not bad in the like hand to hand combat, so it felt like they would be. But I don't know how much of a light show would be there, and that could be a problem. You know, when sometimes mecha is a difficult anime to watch because sometimes mecha do.
You need the.
Yeah,
you need
no,
some
no.
water, do you?
Yeah, sorry. So because sometimes mecha do take what's the name? They do take the. It's okay now.
I don't know what. Like I just kept laughing. I didn't think it would last that long. I'm sorry. Go on.
Because mecha do a lot of shiny stuff sometimes, and that can be off-putting because they love like Voltron stuff, and sometimes they're like, nah.
Sorry. One more time. A lot of what? Yeah.
That's the sound of the lasers flying in the
Was-
air.
It really sounds like a cat or something. I'm like,
People understand.
Okay.
But this doesn't look so. It's not space mecha. It's more ground mecha. So let's see whether they can keep it grounded. That's not. But so far, drawing animation not bad. Not a bad watch. Heroic Legend of Aslan. That comes from Kick's recommendation. I should have finished this thing by now. Sorry to say, I don't know what's going on. I'm on like the last few episodes, but just to finish it is a problem. Like I fell out of it. Again, I'm going to finish it.
so
It's
is
still
that
there.
are those your old habits coming back?
I won't call it old habits. I would more call it like the thing is.
Okay, real quick, let me just say, this Uforo used to have this horrible, annoying habit of watching something right to like close to the end, then he will stop and say he's not watching it again for now. He will stop. That he will go back to it whenever he wants to go back to it. And I'm wondering what kind of behavior is this? And
No,
I used to think, what is wrong with this guy? What do I need to just touch?
I told you that it is what
in
they
his
call
brain.
what they call the savor habits. You're savoring, like you've gotten to the end of the meal, and you just want to not rush the end and just be like left
I'm
with
not
nothing.
moved.
So
I'm
that's
not
how I
moved.
felt,
That's
and I'm sure
nonsense.
some people out there are
Rubbish.
doing it too. You do this.
Rubbish.
You believe in the savor habit. My savor fans, you believe in it. Don't worry. But anyways,
Nonsense.
let me finish now. So, Heroic Legend of Aslan, I believe that it's good, but I think the story is being drawn out longer than it should. So I think there's some things they should close much faster. But they are drawing it out to. I don't think it's worth a 24.
Oh, it's 24.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think it's
okay,
worth a
okay.
24 episode show because some things
Yeah.
are I could have done without them. So I think that's what has derailed me. So I'm kind of. Anyways, also watching. I went back to watch Samurai Champloo. Obviously, people know that one, so I'm not going to take too long. I just saw it on Netflix and it just brought back old feelings.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia. Both of us loved that one. We've talked about it in a couple of episodes, so that's a win for this season. And the new things that we found out this season has also been a triple win
Yeah.
as well for this
Very
season.
good. Yeah.
Then
And we
I'm-
all know my hero. Sorry, and we all know my hero doesn't do 12, so it's still
Yeah,
going to carry
it's
on
going to carry
into
on.
the next
Yeah.
summer. So
So then there's Festus. That one is a bit weird. It's like boxing, but it's like what's the name? Gladiator. It's an anime. I didn't watch it for so long because I thought it wasn't an anime. I thought it was something else, but it's just inside one of those. But I checked it out. It's like an anime. They're speaking. Like how we watched that one that was like that they were doing it like they were Norsemen, that they were on the ship and they were on the boat and put like things like that. Sorry, the thing was going on. What's the name? Oh, you heard the sound. So I'm saying Festus is weird. It's like boxing, but it's not. I've not really been able to get into it so far. But it looks like it might be good. But I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm still in the. I don't think I've gotten up to the tranche of episodes, 3 episodes yet.
Right.
One that has been a surprise to me has been Eden Zero. I'm actually shocked that I'm enjoying it.
Really enjoying it. Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
I'm enjoying Eden Zero. Like I'm actually looking for, when you go to the anime Crunchyroll and you're looking at to see whether the new episode has come out. That's when you know that you're enjoying something. I'm enjoying it.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's great.
And that turns in with this. Because
happy. I'm guessing he doesn't do that though.
He did
now.
it. He did it.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He did. You can't take the happy wow away from happy. It's not right.
Right.
And then the last one
Okay.
is Tokyo Revengers. Interesting one. I'll say it's an interesting one because it's one of those ones that you don't know, but you like it. You don't know in the sense that it's not a normal thing you would watch, because at the end of the day, it's like a biker gang going back into the past, trying to say it has a little bit of a race, but they are picking from some places, trying to make a story that is trying to be funny in some places and also serious in some other places, and you're trying to get that these are high school kids, but they're a serious biker gang like that kill people at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a bit. It's a bit, but I'm enjoying it. It's a good watch. So I think the two. I mean, forgetting if we're looking at all those 3 seasons, so it's only My Heroes, Festus, Eden Zero, and Tokyo Revenge that I'm seeing. So outside of those ones, my picks are Eden Zero and Tokyo Revengers. I can't believe that Eden Zero actually is a pick till now.
Same here.
Like I'm shocked.
Here, but okay.
Because I abused Eden Zero. You know that I did initially.
No, you didn't really. Before I started watching, I said,
what are these guys doing?
Yes.
These guys should stop this rubbish.
Yes.
Horrible thing, but
yes.
I'm glad they didn't, because it's washing off Fairy Tail from my eyes completely.
Okay, fair enough. To say a little bit about Tokyo Revengers, because I'm also watching that, is that I feel the same way you do. It's interesting and has different little things that they've put together in one. I will say that the main character was testing my patience a bit at different parts, because he was getting very whiny at certain parts, and he just kept saying, "Oh, I must do this every time," and he's saying, "I must do this," and crying, and I'm
say, definitely. No, the protagonist is not why you keep on watching the show. He's definitely not the reason.
No, because people complain about someone like Deku that he cries all the time, but Deku is a lot better than this guy.
Deku right now is top notch at the moment. Deku is
oh
different.
Yeah.
He's
and that's what I'm saying.
The same guy.
But Deku, people complain that because he still cries, like he still whines.
Yeah.
But this guy is kind of a whiner, but he still doesn't do anything, if that makes sense.
Like
other than
weak.
The fact that
he's
traveling
a whiner and he's weak.
And he's weak in a way that it's not just because he can't fight, but there's a way he's just too pathetic in a way.
He's a pathetic dude in thinking and in everything. Yeah. Like he's awful.
Wow.
He's no really.
Even with his so-called girlfriend, I'm like, I don't even understand. And why is she with him? I don't understand.
No.
There's literally nothing that should make her be with him.
Let's not be that wicked.
Because even as his mature self, he was nicer to her, but he didn't bring enough of that maturity to the relationship. I expected a bit more.
No,
like with Erased, the mature self, you could see the difference
Well, that's because
in
maybe
how
he
he
never
dealt
grew
with his
up.
friends.
Because if we look at his future life, he's not. What is he?
He has not
still
changed.
a
You're
loser
right.
per se. So he's not someone that
It's the
became
same thing. You're right.
exactly.
Yeah, he has not grown. He has not matured, actually. Yeah,
not
you're
matured.
actually so right. His future life is the same. Just that he's not in a gang.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's also
You're right.
yeah.
You're right. There's no maturity there. Okay,
Yeah.
got you. Okay, so my list is a lot shorter. It's just Tokyo Revengers, which I just mentioned.
But my list is
Hero,
actually as
which
short
I've
as
also
yours.
mentioned. Well, fair. When it comes to spring, sure. But the one that is different between Uforo and her and I, did you get that? I know. Like what? That factor will not catch me.
Amen.
Ever. In
Amen.
Jesus' name.
Amen. 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 Guys, okay, I don't put this in here. I was listening to one of the episodes a long time ago.
Oh
And-
yeah.
And I heard Jola do the H factor. So when I heard it, I thought I heard
Lord.
it. I now called her. I disturbed her phone. I said, "What is this? What is this? What is this?" I now sent it to her. When I sent it to her, she now said, "No, I didn't do it. I
Because
didn't
you
hear
were
it."
calling me out of
No,
something
I
else.
know, I
yeah.
know. And I did, and I was like, okay,
No,
and
no.
I just left it because I was laughing. I found it so funny. So catching this right now,
Yo, I caught myself before I did it 100%. I had done it like 80%,
at least
but
we've
I
prayed
caught
for
myself.
you. At least we've prayed for you. It's alright. It's not coming back. Amen.
Yes. Amen. Oh gosh. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, the one that's different between Uforo and I is and that I'm watching up to date
And enjoying.
is Shadow's House. And enjoying is Shadow's
Well,
House.
can you give me?
And this is one that I even posted the one that I said I liked the music.
Can you give me?
Remember
Can
there was
you
a
give
time
me?
I wanted to
Can you
post
give me something? Can you sell me Shadow's House? Let me watch it. Sell it to me.
I think I can sell it to you, but I think your problem with watching something like this is you're not going to like the way they look. Okay, so Shadow's House is basically about these people. They look like shadows, basically. They look like ash, like dust. No, not dust, like ash suit. So they're just black. You can't see them. You can only see an outline.
What's the name of
So
that?
they're like
what's-
this
what's
almost-
the name of that anime that we liked in the past? That is like a shadow comes
Promise
out and
Neverland.
and kill people, and you can control the shadow.
The shadow comes up.
You can control your shadow.
What?
It's drawn a little bit weird,
You can control your shadow.
and you can send the shadow.
Control your
Yeah,
shadow.
you can like they have like things like you forgot it starts from A. Like the protagonist is trying to survive because they are being killed. A lot of the people that have that power are being killed in the world. So the power I looked at people like people that have that power is not a good thing. Like you're not supposed to have that thing. They control.
Really?
They have you complete. And I'm sure if I remember.
An anime that you can control your shadow.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Your own shadow.
Yes. Something
isn't
not your
landing,
shadow. Not your shadow like exactly your replica shadow, but you control something black that it comes in looks like your shadow per se.
Dude, I have no idea. Do you have anything else you can tell me? Any
I'm
character
trying-
names?
That's what I'm trying to remember the character name.
Wow, if anybody knows what this is,
It starts from A. It's like it's just in my head. It starts from A. Well, maybe I shouldn't call it shadow. Maybe I should call it. It's just I'm seeing the picture right now, but they didn't write the name with the picture, so it's annoying me.
Oh, let me see the picture then. Like,
nice.
take a screenshot or something and send me, because I'm
That
like,
you're
what
the
is
guy
this?
is immortal. Ajin.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, the way you were describing it, my mind was not going to Ajin at all.
But now,
It's-
it kind of is not that. My description was not that off, because it's your shadow.
It's
It
not
is
a
your-
shadow.
It kind of is.
No. Well, anyway, Anyway, sure. They don't look like that. No, this is
No.
just like
I'm just saying that's an outline like of black nothing. So I just wanted to use that as a reference to say an outline
well,
of black
you see the
nothing.
way I looked at those Ajin things. They weren't okay. Well, at a point they look like black nothing when they disintegrate, but before that they look a bit like mummies because it's like bandages around
True,
them in a
true,
way.
true.
But yeah, this one is more like a silhouette. You literally just you can't see any features, nothing, just a silhouette, and
So
it
where
looks
does
like
is-
so they
is-
can. After a while, they dirty things, their clothes. If they
So
don't
what's the
clean
theme?
where they are constantly. Well, so it's about them, and it's like they're almost like royalty. Then they have these living dolls that look like humans, but they are supposedly living dolls, and they look exactly like these living dolls, and these living dolls are there to serve these shadow
Shadows.
creatures, right? Yeah. So it's it's sort of about that. I don't really want to say that much, but
But what
Yeah.
what is can you I'm trying to find out what can be so
well, something sinister is going on in there.
okay.
Basically, something sinister is going on. Like, what are these shadow creatures, and why are these living dolls? Like, they're not like they're supposed to be dolls, just there to serve them. And then so you're wondering what and why they look exactly alike, but one is a shadow, one is a human. So what I'm saying you may not like about it is that they're kids as well, and the main character is I don't know, they're very I know you liked Promise Neverland, but that one is a different type of sinister from this one. This one is not.
And it's slice of
It
life.
doesn't
you
have
know.
that.
You know, it's slice of life.
What?
This Shadow's House is slice of life.
I'm not surprised. It's a
if
bit lighter than.
So if I watch it, it's part of my slice of life.
Sure, you can give it a shot, but I think it will be. You would have to have more patience. You'd have to have more patience.
That's fine.
And they've revealed things in like the last couple of episodes or last like 3 episodes. That's
I'll
really,
make
really
it better.
interesting
Yeah.
for me.
I'll try. I'll put it.
Oh,
it on my list.
I've been curious from the beginning.
I'll put it
But
on my
yeah,
list.
now I'm going to read. I intend on reading the manga when this ends because I want to see some stuff. That's the plan anyway.
Yeah,
But
that makes sense.
these are the ones that I was keeping up with week by week. But I have others that I've seen like 1 episode or 2, and I want to continue with. I would think I mentioned Odd Taxi to you once.
Yeah,
but I
I,
haven't told you
I don't
anything.
understand what is it because I keep seeing it prominently. What's it
Yeah,
meant to be?
well, it has a Beastars style because it's animals. But let's look at the animals as maybe they are representing with the way humans are. So it's dealing with many things from what I see already. Because is this guy that drives a taxi, then he meets different people, and then there's one with a young-ish kind of kid that's talking about being online and social media and trying to go viral. And then there's somebody that is committing crimes. It seems very random, but I think it's the kind of thing that as these events are going on, it's going to come together. And then you see a flashback of this taxi guy that shows like maybe a body was thrown into a river or something, but you don't really know what's going on. So it's curious, sure. It's my own. So I want to continue with that. And there was the Joran of Princess of Snow and Blood or something. But I think that one is a bit scattered. The animation looks really good, but so far I don't understand what's happening there. So I don't know about that one yet. So those are the two I'm going to go back to.
One more I'm watching actually at the moment. I forgot to write that down. Shaman King. Now, why I'm enjoying Shaman King even more now is because I watched Shaman King before. The old Shaman King. I watched it.
I've never
So
watched
this
it, but I
is
know
like
it.
this is I don't even know if it's a remake. Well, because I cannot even remember. I can remember bits and pieces of the old one, but I can't remember it. So I'm actually enjoying it because obviously it's drawn very well, they're telling a story. At first the protagonist is going to annoy you a little because of the kind of person, and the drawing style is different, but it's still drawn well. So the protagonist is going to annoy you a little because of the kind of character he is, but you get used to it and you're like, okay, fine, you move on from that.
After a while.
Yeah.
How far in have you gone? How many episodes?
I'm the most recent episode, like episode 12 or 11 or 10, 11. So I'm up to date with. It's one of those ones that I'm keeping up to date with as well. So I'm enjoying that. So that makes me more of the spring guy than you.
I have more on the back burner.
No,
Fair.
we're
It
not
makes
ready.
you more. Makes you
Yeah,
more.
at this
Makes
point.
you more. Makes you more. Sure.
Anyway,
Sure. Absolutely.
going into the riders, and guys, if you have anything to suggest to us to watch that for spring, let us know, and we will check that out. But going into the riders,
Yeah. Although we're gonna have to peep into what summer is bringing up, but that's for a different
and summer
episode. Carry on.
might be good, might be very good. We don't know what's
Might.
coming yet, but might
May
be
have
very
a
good.
lot of. I've glanced roughly. I think there are a lot of second
yeah,
season
second
type
seasons,
things
yeah,
in,
yeah.
but it was a very brief glance, so I don't know. I can't say much.
Let's
Go on.
see. I'll look forward to the new ones because I'm liking what the new people are bringing out these days. So they've gotten us engaged. So yeah. So looking at our riders, if you've noticed, we've taken a weird turn from what we normally do. But this
We're
was
expanding
what
our
we
riders'
What
horizon.
I wanted to know, we're not even expanding. We didn't make a mistake. We centered it too small initially because riders was supposed to actually be varied. It wasn't
All
supposed to just
sorts
be
of things,
all
yes.
sorts of things. It wasn't supposed to be in the anime
Yes.
world and more. So we kind of
Yeah,
maybe
but we got
maybe
caught
due
up
to
in-
building a show, we kind of went into just the recommendations, which actually did work out. But we like you guys to know that it's random as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
we've brought it up once before, which is anime food, and now we're bringing it back into the rider segment. So I thought of something interesting, and I said, let's choose a rider that was a food that we looked at and we wanted to try it. We tried it, and maybe if you would try it again. Obviously, there's the easy go-to ones that everyone might go for and all the rest, but I would choose...
Which is mine, basically.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thrown me under the bus already. Wow.
Yeah, I just had to, because I was going to choose it as well. Anyway, but so mine is takoyaki, and if you don't know what takoyaki is, I think it's...
Go on. No. I was trying to think about if I had tried onigiri, but I'm not sure I have.
No, and that would have been such
Rice
a zero.
balls.
Yeah, that would have been such a zero thing as well, because he saw his
Onigiri.
loose.
I feel like he has one that is literally called onigiri.
Onigiri, yeah, I'll tell
But
you.
I was-
But it does write a different subtitle for us and fool us, but it literally saying rice
For
ball and
us.
just continue. So yeah.
yeah,
Mine
sorry,
is
go on.
takoyaki, and I think that's octopus, if I'm being something like that. Or
I
squid
think
also.
I think it's yeah, like
I think it's
octopus
octopus.
balls or squid
Now,
or something.
I'm going to
Not the
tell you
actual
something.
balls.
I did not know that it was octopus when I used to watch anime, because I just thought it was meat or something. Obviously, octopus is meat, but I thought it was just something nice. I did not know what it was.
Something nice.
I just thought it was something nice. So I was like, that, and the way it was in one piece, I believe, that I actually saw them eat it for the first time, and the way they will be blowing, how hot it is, they will blow it cold, and then they will now eat it. They will now look at it. I did not know it was octopus. I just felt like, oh, this thing looks good to me, so nice. So one day I was somewhere and I saw it, and I was like, I have to
Time to try it.
try this. So when I was eating it, I just bought it, and it came out in the same way. Very, very nice with sauce on top. I put it in my mouth, and I was eating, and I was wondering, this texture is strange. This is strange.
Strange. A bit
It's very-
chewy.
It's a bit chewy, a bit something. And anybody that knows me, I'm not really adventurous with my meats. I'm adventurous with other things, but when it comes to meat, I don't even eat duck or stuff like that. I'm not adventurous. Like a lot of people, we eat different things. So this was only for me to go and Google. I said, okay, what's this thing that I thought it's just like a meatball or something, and not just octopus.
Yeah.
But I've already finished it by then, and I was like, so yeah, I mean,
It was too late.
it was too late. It did taste alright, but I think my brain versus me versus everything has kind of made it seem like something that I would not try again. But yeah,
Really? Not because of taste, but just weirdness.
every part of it, the weirdness, the texture, the everything, they tasted alright. But again, my mind versus everything that is would make me not eat it again. So yeah, that's it. That's my. But it did taste good. Again, that's me. So everybody out there, go and eat takoyaki from a good place.
But for you, you are
Nah,
done.
I'm done.
You've had your bit and
I've had
you're
it,
done.
and I've tried it out. Thank you, One Piece.
Okay. Mine. Actually, I just remembered one. So, okay, my choice was ramen because that was like the easiest thing to come to my head.
Easiest.
I haven't tried other things, and again, that's very Naruto. It's all anime, to be honest. But
very
Naruto.
Naruto is the one that made me try
loves
ramen. He loves it.
Yeah. So of course ramen, but I was not thinking. There's this thing I tried from Wagamama's, which may not be the best like Japanese restaurant, but hey, we're in the UK, we'd make do with what? Sorry, in the UK, make do with what we have.
I was wondering. I was wondering where you were.
Sorry, because I was thinking back then, even before we went there. So there was this thing that is white and has stuff inside.
Oh,
I don't think it's just a dumpling. I think there's something else.
Is it the buns?
The buns.
The buns actually good
yes,
as well.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
So there's a name for it. I don't know what it is, but that's another one. But I don't know what. I don't think you see that a lot in anime. You see it, but not a lot.
Not a lot.
So I don't know what.
I think that's why I didn't pick it as well because that's actually one of my best. That's my best thing about the manga. That's one.
I love it. It's really good.
So
it's really good. But I don't remember when it's still fresh. Oh gosh. Anyway. Yeah, but I don't remember the name of the whole thing.
Always order
That's
it.
the sad part. Yes,
Always.
It's really good. It's really good. So if I remember the name, I'll change it to that. But my pick is ramen. And the second thing I'll think is for beverages. So Ufara and I went to try sake. I hadn't tried it before, and he was like, "Yeah, we should give it a shot." And it was interesting. It's nice. It has a sweet.
Nice. It has it depends on the one you take, but it actually does have a sweet taste. But also, I'm very, very much interested in trying much older sake, like to see because sometimes in anime they kind of make the reference to the fact that sakes have different, just like wine, like it's different, completely different. So there's the one that is like that one is reserved, is tasteful, is this. I think what we tried would have been the normal, regular,
run of the mill.
Run of the one that they did,
sake.
the tap sake. So and we like
the tap shade.
So now we need to try the proper one. We need to find maybe again, guys. It takes me back to the trip in Japan. Seriously, send us there.
Sponsor us, man.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. Just because if we go there, I might have to take a little break from my usual diet to try a few things because it wasn't. I might consider it, which is a tough thing. Might consider taking a break just for that trip.
We would make her take that break and eat these things. I will make a vlog out of it and post it everywhere.
I swear, it'll just come back like fat.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So
but
that's it.
That brings us to the end
of the segment
of our podcast.
And thank you guys again for listening. Like, subscribe, follow.
Thank you.
And have a wonderful, wonderful day, week. And see you next episode. Bye.
See you next time. Bye, guys. Bye.